Okay, today we're going to be talking about adding mixed numbers, and there's really a couple of different ways you can do this. Probably the simplest way is, as long as we have a common denominator here, we're basically just going to add the whole numbers. So 2 plus 3 is 5, and then 3/8 plus 1/8 would give us 4/8. Now, since we are in 4th grade, we're big boys and big girls, we got to look at that 4/8 and we got to put that in simplest form. And so when I list my factors, 4, 1, and 2, 1, 8, 2, and 4, I notice 4 is my greatest common factor. And I divide, then I get 1/2. And so simplest form of 5 and 4/8 would just be 5 and 1/2. The whole number's not affected by that. Another way we could do it, and I hate to confuse the kids, so I'm not sure how much we'll go over this, but another way you could do it is just to convert both of them to improper fractions and then just do the adding. So you could do 2 times 8 is 16, 16 plus 3 is 19. So you would have here 19/8, and here you would have 3 times 8 is 24 plus 1 is 25/8. And then you could add those, 19 and 25 would give you 44/8. And then you do your whole thing about converting improper fractions to mixed numbers. How many groups of 8 can you take out of there? Well, you can take 5. That's 40. What's left over? So it would be 5 and 4/8. And then you'd have to convert again, just like you would when you were doing the other way. So those are just 2 ways of adding mixed numbers. Where it gets tricky and where some of the kids are going to maybe stumble a little bit is when we're adding mixed numbers. And let's say we have 4 and 2/4 plus, let's change this. Let's say 4 and 2/3 plus 2 and 2/3. So rules are the same. We're going to add the whole numbers. We're going to get 6. We're going to add the fractions because they have common denominators. And we're going to get 6 and 4/3. Uh-oh, improper fraction. So we've got to look at this and convert this to a mixed number by itself. The 6 is fine. We're not going to touch that 6. And so 4/3, I would just convert just the way we've done. There's 4, there's 3, 1, 3. And so that is 1 and 1/3. Now we're not done though. We now have to add back that 6 that we had set aside. So the whole numbers, again, I add 6 plus 1 is 7. And then there's no other fraction. The fraction's right there. So it is 7 and 1/3. So we have to simplify it. And then, of course, if that wasn't simplest form, we'd have to put that in simplest form too. So there are quite a few steps as we move into the middle of 4th grade here that we need to be doing. So that is how we add mixed numbers.